guys. Walk. Live on a walk. Walk. Yes, style ninja. Okay. I just want to show you guys my hair. Can you see my hair? Can you see my hair? I've never done twists before. The last time I did twists, I was probably in high school. Now I'm 21. I'm 28, honey. And look at that. Cute, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I just wanted you guys to see my hairstyle. Hey sweets, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thembeka Kgasi and I am Old&Uniform's mom. A lot has happened, guys. First 2 weeks of 2025, a lot happened. I want to sit down, grab a snack, and fill you guys in because, honey, so yeah, first 2 weeks, a lot happened. One thing after another. So I did this hair to actually cheer myself up, tried something different, and I am loving it. I am so loving it. The girls at work were like, girl, you so hot. When I say the girls, I mean a lot of people in different departments were like, oh girl, love the hair, love the hair, love the hair. I was getting compliments even on Teams, guys. That's how good I look. So I feel good. Okay, you post everything. I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes are acting up. As I said, it's just one thing after another. Let me sit down, so I stop yapping. Okay. Yeah, so a lot happened, guys. I just want to bring you guys closer so we can talk. I'm just having a snack, apples over here. I'm feeling a bit hungry. It is cold. Like I said, a lot has been happening. First 2 weeks haven't been great. 82 has been in hospital, guys. I got the scare of my life. I almost changed my medical aid. So I used Discovery. I've always used Discovery. I've never had issues with Discovery. So I trust them with my money. Yeah. So I actually wanted to change my medical aid, but something was like, no girl, don't do it. Because you know how you can change your medical aid somewhere around November. Well, you can change your medical aid anytime, but the risk is going on like a waiting period. But I know a waiting period usually starts if you get another medical aid 90 days after. But yeah, I've been looking for a new medical aid provider, but I ended up not changing. So I'm still with Discovery. My boy got sick, guys. I remember it was a Sunday. He wasn't breathing okay, guys. It didn't sound okay. Like he had a wheezing, like there was a wheezing sound in his chest also. So in the morning, I asked my mom to take him to a GP. He went to a GP and they were like, oh, it's bronchitis. Cool. Bronchitis, they give him medication, he comes back. And then in the evening around 2, he starts getting really bad. Bear in mind, that Sunday I was working, guys. I worked Saturday night and Sunday, but obviously from home. We had a really tight deadline. You know how clients are, guys. Sometimes you have to put in some extra hours. So Sunday I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I know we really have to, we have a deadline that we working towards. My son is sick. I won't be able to help. I'll only be able to help until 2. So around 2, he starts getting really cranky. They come back from the GP. I gave him food, medication. Well, he wasn't even eating. He drank formula, had what else? What did he? Yeah, then I gave him the meds, and then he started having this really, like, it was giving short breath type of vibes, and then he wanted to sleep on my chest. Oh, my baby just loves my chest. That's why he used to sleep on my chest for literally 8 months, day and night. He sleeps on my chest. I can hear he's breathing heavily and like start giving. He's alright. So I call his dad. I'm like, hey, Dada, because Elliot calls him Dada. Hey, Dada, it is not good. It is not good. Yeah. So we video call him actually. And he's like, oh my God, that breathing. I'm like, yes, it's that bad. But you know how men are. They don't take everything seriously. Well, some men. Oh, the breathing. I'm like, oh no, he's not well. When he wakes up, he has a fever. I'm like, oh my God, fever. You see, that's my worst nightmare. Elliot can have anything but not a fever. I don't like it when he has a fever. Okay, the last time he had a fever, I was in hospital for, I think, 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours because of a fever. So I'm like, oh no, not this one again. Yeah. So he has this fever and I'm like, oh no, I'm just taking him to a hospital. I'm taking him straight there. So we get there and yeah, we get there. They put him on drips and stuff because he's breathing like really weird, wheezing. You know, I can tell my son is not okay. He's not even playing with his scooter. It's giving, I don't want to play. I don't want to do anything. I just want you to carry me. And yeah, so they put him on drips and yeah, it wasn't the best night ever. You guys thought I looked horrible. I was straightening a wig and I wasn't finished with straightening it. I'd straightened half of it because he was sick. I had to just forget about myself and put him first. So I looked like a nightmare. Luckily my cornrows looked good. Yeah, we were in hospital for that night. So usually it took about, we got there at 6, we left around 10:30. Got some meds, came back home. What else did they do? Oh, they gave him a drip and that's it. Oh, x-rays. They did x-rays, so a chest x-ray, and that's it. And we got meds, came back. Monday, I had to take him to his pediatrician just to, you know, be sure. Oh, they took blood tests also. So they took his blood, did some tests to check if the lung infection is severe. So yeah, I didn't mention he had a lung infection. Apparently there's bacteria there, blah blah blah. Which is why I don't want anyone to kiss my child. Please, even when you see me, I know my baby's cute, but please do not kiss my child. Don't kiss my child. I don't kiss my child. I don't do that. If I feel like kissing the boy, I kiss him on the cheek here. That's what I do from a young age. I do not like kissing my child and I don't want people kissing my child. So I asked the doctor, I'm like, okay, please tell me how he contacted this bacteria. And he's like, either droplets or he touched a surface where someone had sneezed and he probably rubbed his nose or mouth or touched his mouth, something along those lines. I'm like, no, it's kisses. Please. So I literally told my whole family, please do not kiss my child. I do not like it. I don't kiss my child. So if I hear someone say kissy kissy to him, I'm like, no kisses. I am that mom. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when he's sick, I have the sleepless nights. So I don't tolerate nonsense centered around my child. So fine. Let's leave that one. Hospital. We come back. And he was better. We go to the pediatrician. They put him on a nebulizer or whatever that thing is. That helped actually. But something that helped a lot was the drip. I don't know whether they put antibiotic or what's in the drip, but that thing helped because the wheezing stopped. excuse me, he was on antibiotics and some other syrups, cough syrups, but it's not ordinary cough syrups. You need a prescription for those. He took them. I even know them by name now, guys. Yeah, I'm a doctor. Well, I'm not a doctor, obviously. Yeah, so he drinks the meds for a week, and so that week, so the second week, now I have to, the first week I worked from home. Guys, so I can make sure he takes his meds. He wasn't going to Creche. Other kids are going to Creche. He's not going to daycare. So I'm like, okay. It was not an easy thing. Luckily, we were not that busy that week. So I could work for like 2-3 hours and then also like supervise my boy. But check emails. You know how the drill is. Check emails. Make sure you get your things right. Okay? And yeah, so that was it. But prior to that, I had issues. So I had tonsils. So immediately after Christmas, that's why I haven't been vlogging, guys. Immediately after Christmas, I got the crazy flu. I got a flu. I was down for like 2 days, but I could eat. I could do things. I just had to wear like very warm clothes in the heat. Can you imagine? Yeah. So I had the flu. Post the flu, when the flu got better, I had tonsils. After tonsils, I was like, oh my word. So when I went to consult with a doctor regarding the tonsils, because they were not getting any better, I was like, please check my boob. I had a lump. 2017, I was still a varsity student at that time. I was a university student at the time, and I was doing my second year. I had a lump. It was not painful, it was just irritating. So I'm like, please check this thing, because I'm not sure if it disappeared. I was told when I have a child, it's going to disappear. I didn't breastfeed, so I'm not sure this thing disappeared. So finally they checked me, they're like, oh my god, it's big. I'm like, yes. She's like, it's big. I'm like, I know it's big because I can feel when I don't have a bra on, this one boob touches like the lower, well, let me say the upper part of my stomach. I can literally feel it. But with this boob, I don't feel anything. So that's why I saw something is wrong. When I look at my boobs, they aren't the same. I know they're supposed to be sisters and not twins, but they don't even look like sisters. You know, they're giving a niece and uncle. It's just not working, you know. So fine. Yeah, so she checks it. She's like, oh my god. She gives me a referral letter. I go to a hospital. I don't even know if they have doctors that deal with, you know, lumps and stuff. I didn't want to assume I need to go see an oncologist, because I know oncologists deal with cancer. Okay? I don't have cancer. Well, at that time, I was like, I don't know. You know, the history of my family and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I need to get this thing checked out really quickly. So in my vision board, I did my 2025 vision board in November 2024. So by the end of November, my vision board was ready. My goals, everything, they were realistic. I had to do a mammogram. So one thing I had mentioned there is I need to do a mammogram, because it's been 7 years now. I need to check what's going on with this thing. So fine, I just want to see if my phone is recording in case I have storage issues. Okay, yeah, it is recording. So fine, I get this thing checked out. You know what's the weirdest thing? when I got there, I'm like, do you guys have a breast clinic? And they're like, breast clinic. I'm like, I have a lump. Now I have to speak, you know. I have to say what my issue is. I'm like, I have a lump. Do you guys not have like a clinic? I don't know. A department that deals with, you know, lump issues in the breast. So they're like, oh, could that be a gynecologist? I'm like, hey, but namusadi yo gynecologist for matswele. Are you okay? So I look at it and I'm like, okay, let me not worry about this one. One of them is like, oh, could that be, oh, do you need to do a mammogram? I'm like, I'm assuming that's it. And she's like, okay, fine, we're gonna like go to the surgeon will help you. I'm like, surgeon, oh my god, who said they're gonna cut me up? But it's fine, I'm not panicking at this stage because I was ready for anything. I knew very well starting the year I need to do a mammogram, or I need to, you know, do some kind of check that is thorough, you know, in my boobs. It needs to be done now. So I go to the surgeon's room and they're like, oh, she's not here, but in the meantime you have to do an ultrasound. I'm like, ultrasound, cool. I go there to the radiology department and yeah, I have to do an ultrasound. And then already it's Jan. My medical aid, guys, is not sitting on a great note. I went to a GP, my son went to a GP, my son went to casualty, you know. Now I'm at a surgeon. Like, can you imagine all of this money in Jan 2025? So I'm like, cool. I get there, they're like, oh, if your medical aid doesn't have enough money, you will have to settle the bill. I'm like, fine, how much is an ultrasound? So I was told I need to do an ultrasound of the breast. This is the price on the screen that I got for that ultrasound. I got a bill. That is the price of an ultrasound of the breast. How shocking. I'm like, okay, fine, I know, but it shouldn't cost this much to do an ultrasound of my breast, you know. When I spoke to her, she told me about 1.5. She's like, cool, it's 1.5. If your medical aid doesn't pay, you will have to pay. I'm like, cool, fine. I do the ultrasound. So initially I sit, I work. I was working on my laptop. You know, deadlines are deadlines, guys. I didn't want to take sick leave, knowing very well, yes, I've got so much pain in my breasts, but I can use my brain and I can use my hands. So I'm not going to take sick leave. I'm going to be here at the doctor and work. So I sit, I get my work done. They call me, I go on the other side. They give me a gown. I actually like undress, wear the gown, and I sit for another. I probably spent like 2 hours just sitting there, guys. And I was literally number 3 when I got there. I'm like, guys, is it necessary to wait so long? So what I realized, in the casualty side of the hospital, there were a lot of patients. So a lot of them needed x-rays and stuff, you know, and ultrasounds. So that's why the queue wasn't quicker, you know, on the outpatients side. But I sat and I was patient and I got in there and they did an ultrasound of my breasts. So literally 15 minutes this side, 15 minutes this side, guys. They were just, you know, all up in my boobs, just scanning and touching, you know. But I'm like, oh man, I don't mind, you know. I'm that person that I'm so comfortable, you know, when I get checked out medically. I am not afraid of that, you know. You see my boobs, you see my nana, you see anything as a doctor. I am comfortable with that, you know, because I believe in getting solutions to problems as quick as possible. I make sure I get things sorted as quick as possible. I don't sit for long and not getting it checked out. I'm not that person. I don't like things like that. So yeah, they scan me, hold 30 minutes, and they give me these pictures and they give me some descriptions, and and they give me this big file. I take it, I leave. Then 3 days later, I have a session with a surgeon. She's female. She deals with breasts. So whether you're reducing breasts or there's lumps or fibroids or whatever, anything breast related, she deals with that. Super cool doctor, guys. Yeah, so she explains everything to me. She's like, yeah, team, read what's here for me. I read. She like shows me this whole chart, and she like explains, okay, fine, when you're this age, you have a possibility of getting that. When you're that age, there's a possibility of getting that. But if it's that, then it's dangerous. If it's that, then it's not. I'm like, okay, can we get to the outcome? Like, I'm trusting in the process, in this case. I'm like, okay, so what must happen? In my mind, I went there, I was like, if they need to cut me up and take out this lump, cool, that's fine. I am cool. I am ready for this. But now she's like, oh no, I have multiple fibroadenomas. Yeah, fibroadenomas, something like that. So it's basically like fibroids in the boobs. I've got 7 of them. So it's not even one. The biggest one is like 1 centimeter. Yeah. So there's many of them. So the reason why I'm feeling this touching boob thing when I'm not wearing a bra is because 3 of them are situated at the bottom of my boob, which makes sense. I'm like, okay, now I get it, But I wanted to get these things out of my breasts because I am uncomfortable. But she's like, they're not dangerous. They're not doing anything. They're not posing a threat on your health or anything. Yes, you will feel pain, but the pain is not, it's not a pain that I feel for a long period of time. So just before my periods, like my one boob gets really painful. Like any thing I feel it's like someone pinching me in the boob, but inside, like when the pain is feet, I just drink meds and I sleep because it is painful, guys. I have a high pain tolerance, but pain it's all like and I'm like, yo, I can't stand it. But it's not dangerous. They can't even do a biopsy. They can't even, they can't do anything at this point because it's not dangerous. If I do have the option of cutting it, but if they cut and they take them out, it's like ruining my boobs for no reason. So I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's a summary of what's been happening. I had a whole cancer scare, guys. I was like, oh, maybe, because my cousin, so when I say my cousin, that's male, had cancer. He's my mom's eldest sister's son. He had cancer. He was young. He was literally in high school. He had breast cancer. And it was bad, guys. He almost died. My aunt, my mom's cousin, has cancer. She got one boob removed. My grandmother had stomach cancer. My cousin, she passed on in September last year. She had cancer. So do you see why I'm like, oh my god, we can't just sit and ignore things, So I liked going for health checks and stuff. So yeah, I had this whole thing and I was so stressed out, and yeah, it's been a lot, but I'm in a good space, guys. I am good. I am fine, and now, as per my plans. But now I'm instructed to do ultrasounds every 6 months. So every 6 months, get 1.5. Oh yeah, the billing they gave me a wrong billing, guys. They gave me billing at 3 point whatever that price that was on the screen, but actually the ultrasound of the breast cost 1.5. So I don't know, the person that does billing at that radiology department in this particular hospital, I don't want to mention it by name, she made a mistake, you know. She was like 1.5 one breast, 1.5 another. I don't know, logically a mammogram doesn't even cost that much. A mammogram is most probably the same thing as doing an ultrasound of the breast. There's 2 breasts, it must amount to like a similar price. So she said she's gonna send me an updated bill because my medical aid didn't pay, but I've been waiting for it. I haven't gotten the bill, guys. So yeah, get 1.5 for my. Well, I can say patali because I don't have the bill yet. I have to wait for an updated bill. I don't even understand why would it take long to just update the bill, but I don't know how, you know, finances and accounts are done, you know, in a hospital. So I will wait. So it's been a lot, guys. 82 new Creche, you know, get the stationery, get the uniform, like our routine, him getting back to eating again because he didn't want food, trying to lessen formula for him. He doesn't drink formula during the day, he only drinks it at night. At some point we're gonna have to stop. So my boy loves his nana. I know it's going to be a problem. He loves his dolo, so he's got a blanket, his blankie, he calls it dolo. He loves those 2. So yeah, there's a lot of challenges I'm experiencing, but things are a lot better now. Okay, like I said, the year just started. We got challenges, we move. God provides, God restores. New day, new plans, new challenges, we move. So yeah, that's what's been happening in my life. That's why I've been posting and stuff. It's been crazy, guys, but I'm here and my life is sorted. Oh, also work wise, it's really hectic. We're still in Q4 reporting season, so I'm just getting a little excel, little PowerPoint. It's a lot. Like literally tonight, I'm not sleeping, guys. When I work now all day, pursue work the night, I'll sleep tomorrow. I've accepted. So it's a lot. Juggling that and a child. I have to wait for Elliot to sleep before I work. But it's a lot better than when he was younger, you know? So yeah, motherhood has been rocking me, but I'm loving every minute of it. I must say, I enjoy being a mom, okay? I love my son. I look at him and I'm like, you are exactly how I prayed you should be. You are exactly what I wanted. He's very cheeky. He's a bit of a bully. Like, he even bit me. Like, I turned blue even. Like, when I touched, it's painful. God. So that's what's been going on, guys. Hopefully the next vlog will be a fun one, but this one is so that you guys can see when I don't post, I get life just, you know. And like to be like vlogging and stuff during situations like this, it's honestly not so great because I'm like, oh, I don't know if, you know, I'm dying or what, but I try to like take some footage so I can include in my vlog.
Yeah.
we're gonna do a quick haul of stuff I bought. Okay, initially I went there to buy school stuff for Elliot. So I got him socks. He has to wear white socks. I got these from Ackermans. Like guys, they go soon. Honestly, this like the socks were like 55 rand, but it's a pack of 3, so I'm not complaining. Then I also got this vest. Baby, there. Okay, come. This vest for the boy. Essentially, he'll be wearing uniform since he's starting new Creche. And yeah. So, oh my baby, you graduated. Yeah, the vest is really sharp. I actually bought one. I didn't want to buy a lot of them, and then the cuts high sharp or the material high sharp. But I'm gonna get more of these for Elliot because he wears golf t-shirts to school. So yeah, I need to get long sleeved ones also for like when he wears his tracksuits. I love it. It's actually perfect. Lele, we have to iron your uniform, ne? Yes. School tomorrow, ne? Baby? You ready to school tomorrow? Ne? No, you can't say no. Yes, Lele's going to school. Yes. Okay, so we got that. And then I got some snacks. So I got juice. He has to take juice. You want juice? Okay, you can have one, baby. I'm giving you again. Take. Don't press it, Lele. So I got him juice, and then I got some meat snacks. Because he has to take a snack. Yes. Regularly apple you want, guys. I'm gonna try like feed Ella 2 apple because he has to take 3 different fruits in a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and I think Friday he has to take a fruit and juice. Then the other days it's crisps and juice. So I'm gonna try feed him apple. I hope he loves apple. Baby, we need to get in the habit of eating fruits, ne? Must I drink? Okay, yeah. And I got some narkies because I know he loves narkies. And then there's bananas in the house, so he's gonna take a banana on Monday. So they choose what snack that each child has to carry each and every day. Drip check for tomorrow for Lele for his first day. Navy blue shorts, white golf t-shirt, white socks, a vest, sleeveless vest, and I got him these Takis from Woolworths. These sneakers from Woolworths. It's a size 6, guys. So he wore these ones already. So I washed them, but they're not like as white as they were before. So I'm gonna get a sneaker laundry to wash like his white Takis. I'm gonna get more of these so that I don't have to clean Takis every day. At least if he has like 5 pairs of Takis. Okay, am I pushing it? Yeah, 5. That way I won't struggle. I won't have to like wash Takis like a crazy person. Yeah. So he's worn these ones already, but I think he'll wear these because these seemed not so comfortable, but I don't know. Now that his foot is a bit grown, maybe he'll be fine because his branded sneakers are size 6.5, so he should be fine. And this is a 6. So yeah, that's the outfit check, guys. I gotta think about your choices when you have kids. 350. These were 400. In terms of uniform, guys, uniform for kids is so expensive. I won't lie. Like I got three golf t-shirts, 3 shorts for 470. And then there's a Wednesday outfit. That one costs 350, and it's just the shirt and yeah, it's the shirt and it has a shirt and shorts. 350 just for those 2 things. And then tracksuits 350 again. The sneakers, imagine 400 plus 350. Socks were 3 pairs for 55 rand. The vest was 45 rand. Just one vest, guys, 45 rand. So like that's a lot of money, on like to be spent on uniform. Obviously I have to add more. This thing of washing clothes every weekend is so not gonna be me. I need to get another set. So the 470, the 3 golf t-shirts and 2 shorts, I'm gonna add. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna budget throughout the year so that when summer comes, he has double. So he has double everything. So he has 6 golf t-shirts and 6 shorts. And then I'm gonna make sure he has at least 5 sneakers. That way I don't have to like be cleaning sneakers every day. I don't want to be that girl. Anyway, let me stop going on and on rambling.